small. No lead too dangerous, chaotics do it all. Give us your mystery, you wouldn't want to miss when the chaotics are on the case. Chaotics. No plot too thick, no file too thin, no prize too average size, chaotics need the win. Give us your mystery, cause no one can resist when the chaotics are on the case. Tooth and nail, they've brought it. The stealth, the sting, and the style. Let SPO surprise you while charm is driving you wild. Their fearless leader Vector knows that they're the best detectives, even when the rest forget it. Call them in, you won't regret it. Chaotics will get it. Chaotics don't get it. Chaotics don't get it. No crime too messy, no scene too neat, no secrets they secret with, chaotics on the beat. Give us your mystery, no matter what the twist is, the chaotics are on the case. Give us your mystery, you wouldn't want to miss when the chaotics are on the case.
What a song. Oh my goodness, what a song. Hello everyone. I just wanted to talk about what happened today because oh my gosh, like obviously the biggest news about it is Chaotix episode 3. However, two other things happened. One, rough day at work, but I'm not going to talk about that now. And also early this morning, something else related happened with the case files. Something a bit more, not necessarily personal, but just like a little bit more closer to me. But yeah, so I wanted to talk about that. Let me get some music up in here first, because I love the Chaotic song, but like streaming that for a whole hour. Geez. Let's see. I know I have a playlist here. Let's just, thought I did. There it is. Do that. Yeah, I'll just go with this. And then we'll just, why not? We'll just start at the beginning. Turn it down a little bit. There we go. Hello, Knight Rider. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, oh my goodness. Ugh. Like, what a day. So, obviously, the biggest news is that Chaotix, episode 3. So, hold on, okay, there we go. So, obviously, the biggest news is that Chaotix, episode 3. Tangle and Whisper now have voices. Oh my gosh. And it's just like almost every fan dub comic that I have seen with Tangle and Whisper who provided their own voices, it was what basically Sega did. And I'm all for it. Like it was perfect. They captured their personalities perfectly. We know that Tangle is an energetic lemur who is just like bounced off the walls crazy. And then we have Whisper, who is obviously quiet, and then she obviously can get a bit angry at times, which we did see in episode 3 of the case files. By the way, spoiler alert for everyone, we will be talking about it. That was the story of how I love. What? Story of how I love cheeseburger. What the heck? Oh my gosh. How you doing, Shadow Gaming? But yeah, so there was a moment in the Chaotix case files where Whisper like raised her voice a little bit, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Whisper's getting angry. Holy cow. So I was definitely shocked by it. You doing fine? How are you? I'm good. I'm a bit like emotional today. Today had its ups and downs, like both good and bad, pros and cons today. Obviously, the good stuff was chaotic stuff. Some bad stuff was work today, but that's for another time. So, I wanted to talk about how the previous voice actors, the current voice actors for Tangle and Whisper, and what their previous stuff was. Also, hi Bella, how you doing?
Hello.
Bella is with me here today, and some other people may come in. Bella, how familiar are you with the voice actors of Tangle and Whisper? Do you know them from other stuff, or are they just completely new to you?
Actually, the only person I really recognize is Tangle's voice actress.
And where?
If I remember.
Yeah,
correctly.
Where do you recognize them from?
I think she played a character in Barbie Life in the Dream House, and she played Batgirl in DC Superhero Girls, which I did kind of grow up with, because it was like a web series around YouTube in like 2015, 2017. I know it had a cartoon, but I didn't watch that. I actually own like some of the dolls too, one of which being Batgirl. Yeah.
Now, let me see. Oh, hi, Kawaii.
Hi, Kawaii. Hi, Bionic.
Hello, Bionic. Hello, Kawaii. There they are. Hello? Are you guys here?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Hi. Yeah, Discord's doing that thing.
Oh.
Oh, hi,
You know that
Demos.
thingy?
There they are.
Hi, Demos.
Hey, Demos. Everyone's coming in.
Yay.
I was in a different VC earlier because my friend wanted to my IRL friend wanted to play Overwatch because today I think there's a new season. Now I was like, okay, bitch, and I'm on, and then I'm like, bitch, where you at? And he goes, oh, sorry, my cousins came over, maybe later. I'm like, wow.
Wow.
Damn.
No. Play Overwatch with you. If I could.
I know. Oh, I just got them to play Marvel Rivals yesterday also.
Oh, let's go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're like my homie that like 30, 25, 20 to 30 minutes away from where I live.
Nice. So yeah,
Damn.
we're just talking, obviously, today, chaotic stuff. I asked Bella if they knew the voice actors for Tangle and Whisper, if they heard them in different places. And Bella, you mentioned that the voice actor for Tangle played a character in DC Superhero Girls. Was that it?
She played Batgirl.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah.
How
I don't know if the exact Batgirl, but I'll pull it up in VC chat.
how long ago was this? Like, how many years ago?
I'm trying to remember. It was like around 2017, 2019-ish, or 2015, maybe earlier. I don't remember. It's like a vivid memory I have.
Okay. Oh, I kind of recognize it. I may have seen them in a commercial for like the TV show.
Hey Kawaii,
Uh-huh.
have you watched Barbie Life in the Dream House?
No, I have not. Sorry.
Damn, it's okay.
Spooky wife, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
There they are.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Bionic.
Oh.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I did my best to absolutely like avoid spoilers, and so I just clicked on the episode, listened to it. There was one line on there what I immediately knew. I was driving home, by the way, when I was listening to this. And listening to it, there was one line by Tangle that just gave it away that I absolutely knew who this was, and I was freaking the fuck out in my car. Like,
Oh god, let's see you get into an accident.
Wait, hold on.
Oh my god, hold on. Let me pause the music. Let me see if I can find it in the actual episode. I'm gonna.
So is it this specific Batgirl that voices one of them, or
Is what now?
is okay? Hold on.
She shares the voice
Is-
actress with Tangle, yes.
For this specific Batgirl, like from this
Yeah.
series?
Oh yes, this was.
Then
Yes.
it's Tara Strong.
Mhm.
Strong.
Not Tara Strong. Mm-mm.
Not
No,
Tara.
that's not Tara.
Barbara?
Yeah.
Her
fucking-
name is Ashlyn Madden.
My God. Okay, I'm gonna count. I'm gonna fucking kill
I
myself.
see why you thought that.
You freaking nerd emoji.
Hey, listen.
Well, let me.
If it's got the Team Chaotix name on it, of course I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Man, I forget where, but like Tangle just like spoke instead of her high energetic voice, she spoke in a formal voice, and I knew it was the same voice actor as the voice actor for Nira in Freedom Planet, which these guys know I'm a huge fan of.
Yeah.
So
I loved that, by the way, that she could be serious when she wants to.
yeah.
I'm just like, yes.
That's
Good.
it's what made it so well, because you have, I mean, that's what good voice actors do. They just portray opposite characters, opposite personalities, and it's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
My only concern going forward is if they are in the games is I'm worried about the direction being botched after this.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Because this is like, you gotta remember the Team Chaotix thing. This is a whole separate team
True.
than usual, so I'm
Some-
a little scared.
Some people have pointed that. I know one other person who was like really almost like disappointed in the episode, not for the voice actors, but because the Chaotix were not getting the attention that they were so long overdue. And
I mean, they do get the attention, but like, and they are getting the attention in the remainder episodes and the ones before it. It's just, you had to know as soon as Tangle and Whisper were even announced for this that they were going to take the reins of the next episode. It's their feature episode.
oh yeah.
So of course they were going to take the reins, so I'm not surprised that they weren't the center of attention for this episode. Does it stink a little bit, but the Chaotix have the rest of the show. They wanted to make Tangle and Whisper's like voice reveal a big deal and first appearance,
So
like
Yeah.
outside of comic books.
obviously.
And they wanted to make it, important and center. And that's fine. That's understandable. It's a spotlight for a reason.
Yeah.
So, as long as they don't continue to take over the rest of the show, I don't think they will. I think that was only one episode thing. But
Yeah.
we'll see. But
Also,
so I'm not surprised.
yeah. Also, last episode they mentioned, or Vector mentioned, I should say, that they were gonna go to the museum of Spiral Hill and speak to the curator. And I'm like, wait a minute. That's
Oh yeah, no.
Jewel.
My immediate thought was Jewel.
Yeah,
I
and I'm
was
thinking
is
like, wait,
Jewel
is
being
Jewel?
brought into this?
Exactly. I'm like, is Jewel gonna have a voice too?
Unfortunately not.
It probably might.
But she's mentioned, so it's the first step at least.
She was mentioned, yeah. But then you had the same curator of the previous museum now in this one saying like, oh, I'm taking over for this museum.
Yeah, I already have a couple theories on what the thief is gonna end up being. So,
Oh.
I mean, there's the obvious one, but
Yeah.
I have other things
No,
to say
Demos.
about that. So.
Yeah, I mean, we have the obvious one, but I thought that he perished in the comics. At least that's what they said. But of course, he can make a comeback, and we could be missing a detail and all that
Well,
stuff.
no. You have to remember this audiobook is Vector recalling a past situation.
Oh.
So this is so this has to happen somewhere before the final showdown. Cuz this is like I said, you have to remember Vector is retelling the story from the past.
Duh. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So this was so whereas Vector and Sonic and Eggman, they're in the present, Vector is telling this story because it's a case they did in the past.
And I don't think he gave
So
a
you have to remember.
he never really gave a hint on how long ago it was, right?
No, they didn't really say yet, but it's long enough to know that Tango and Whisper have met and done a few missions around the Chaotix and the Sonic team already. So it's definitely after their debut. However, it's also before Mimic's defeat, supposedly. So it's a matter of we don't know how far along, like, in the past it is. But I assume it has to be either after maybe after the Zomba arc, or after any other early arc in the comics. Because it's definitely somewhere between their debut and Mimic's thing. We just don't know how far.
Yeah. Also, speaking of, let me see. I'm pretty sure I can screen share. What I have.
I did see. Hold on, sorry. I did see that they were talking about it. I think somebody on the team were talking about, like, oh, don't worry, the placement of where this is in the timeline will become obvious by the end.
Okay.
So.
Good.
There's that.
Yeah. But I wanted to point out, let me mute this first. I wanted to point out during the planning scene when they had the blueprints on the table, I noticed Blaze's theme in the background. Did you guys hear that at all?
Blazes?
Yeah, the Villanova theme.
Oh, I didn't realize that was her theme.
No, I didn't.
Catch on.
Let me see if I can find it.
Talkies?
Go ahead.
Nope, that's too late, I think.
Problem.
Yep, okay, so let me back up.
Oh, you also have to keep in mind, this is the first time Vector, Charmy, and Espio have heard Whisper's backstory. So, it's close enough to their introduction, but it's not, like, too far after.
Very true.
Around and let's take a look at this floor plan.
Lay it out for us.
So the lens is on display here, in the middle of the ground.
Did you hear that little jingle there?
If we lock all the windows and bar the doors here, here, and here.
I just thought it was a generic,
Super
sleuth theme.
Should be able to cover those points, no problem. You're the
to be honest.
I mean, yeah.
As long as we have a way to keep in constant contact.
Yeah, that's just straight up Villanova. But, so I have no idea if that just means Blaze is going to be introduced later on, or if, like you just said, it's just used as a placeholder for case music.
Yeah, I don't know how many episodes are left in this, but I really don't think there's many. And I don't think we're going to see, Blaze. I'm not even sure we're going to see Amy, so...
True. And honestly...
It's just, it's one of those things.
And honestly, that's okay, because it is supposed to be about just the Chaotix, so...
This is also... Yeah, go ahead, Kwai. Sorry, I keep cutting you off.
Oh, no, you're fine. I was just going to say, I know they keep hinting at G-U-Wen and then Rouge, so I'm I have a feeling it's just gonna be Rouge, because they did hint she's either working for Gun again, or it could be a little sneak peek of Team Dark somehow entering into the face. But I don't see I don't see any other characters that would possibly show up in this case. Otherwise, that's gonna be too much to drag into this case file, because I feel like that's why it's just solely focused on specific characters, at least.
Yeah,
for this part.
I think it might be. I think this is a meanwhile thing, while Sonic, the main Team Sonic, except for Tails for some reason, are doing something else. Right. So I think that's why we're not seeing Amy. We're not really seeing Sonic in the story. Yeah. We're not seeing Knuckles. Well, Knuckles did show up, actually. Now that I remember, I forgot.
He was just on Angel Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just on Angel Island. So this must be during something. Sonic and Amy maybe were busy, which is why. Part of me thinks it might be after the Zomba arcs, because maybe they're still picking up after it at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
But I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, you had the Neo Metal Saga, the Zomba arc.
It might be after that one, actually, now that you point that out.
Oh,
it might be just after that.
In between
the Neo Metal.
Ah, okay.
I think it might be. because I'm trying to think, because it's like I said, Tango Whisper already been introduced, already been on missions with Sonic and the team.
Yes.
And the Chaotix were part of that Neo Metal team, and that's when they first met Tango and Whisper, I think. So, I think it might be happening like right after that.
You know what? That's actually a good guess.
Yeah, I'm trying to recall, like, because I keep up with the comics actively, and I'm trying to keep, like, the timeline intact in my brain.
Same. Like,
So...
I need to reread the comics again, because I'm still keeping up with the latest one. It's just, like, I need to reread, like, the previous two, just so I can be like, okay, here we are, yep, this happened, okay, now I got it.
I really do think it might be right after the Neo Metal arc.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Sonic and Amy probably are busy with Restoration HQ.
True.
At this time. And like I said, it's clear that they've met Whisper and Tangle, like Team Chaotix, but it had to be recent, because they didn't even know her backstory yet. So it had to be, like, a recent thing that they just met. And they knew that she was a friend of Jules. Or that they're both friends with Jewel.
Yep.
So, you know, it's somewhere right after they got introduced, I think. Whatever major arc they were introduced in, I think, is where it is.
I mean, that, and the fact that the museum and, like, Spiral Hill, or, like, I believe they were, like, still intact, makes me think that it also could have taken place right before the Zombot arc.
Yeah, because my other theory was maybe Gunn was doing something to prevent the Zombot attack, but I don't remember them being involved with it at all, so that's probably not true.
Or, because what the heck is Gunn doing here? Like,
I don't know. I really don't know. We're trying to. That's the biggest thing. Is like Gunn's not really present in the comics that much that I can recall, at least. And so it's like, where are you? What are you doing? I don't think you've even been in the comics.
Actually, good questions.
Yeah, like what are you actually doing here? Because they're making it a very prominent plot point that Gunn has been active again after a while. So it's like, what's causing them to like be active again? Is it something that's coming that maybe is not happened yet in the comics? I don't know. That could be possible. But then it's like, I don't know. Because then that wouldn't make sense.
No.
Because that's not present and Mimic is still here. So that wouldn't be... I don't know. It's really weird. But that's the point. It's supposed to make us curious. That's what draws us in. So... it's doing its job.
Speaking of, hold on. Why can't hide user on channel? Okay.
Maybe it takes place before the arc with the shadow robots, or it could be setting up a new storyline. I don't know about a new storyline because, like I said, there's too many things pointing to that it's not a recent thing. Like it's not a very recent case in terms of the comic book timeline. It's somewhere in the past.
Okay.
Because they had only just, like I said, Oli had just learned about Whisper's backstory, so they must have only just met them somewhat recently. Uh-oh, what's going on? You got some bots there?
Two guys, but, like, it's the same guy, he just has alternate accounts. Like,
I think it's meant to be a spin-off, yes, but it's already been confirmed that this is canon to the timeline. So it so it is a spin-off, but it's still canon.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to keep that in mind. Yeah. You have to keep that in mind. I really think you might be onto something, JP, like the Neo Metal arc. I think it might be happening like right after that.
Right.
Before the Zombot shit, too.
Mm-hmm. Because like
before Crisis.
Because I'm thinking like, oh wait, Mimic's gone, so like why? Or at least supposedly he's gone. So what's he doing here? Oh, and you reminded me like, oh wait a minute.
Like I said, it's Vector recalling a past case.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something they did before, like
Don't worry,
a long
JP,
while back.
I was just as excited with you, and I'm like,
I know you and Wade and JP all told me the same thing, and I was like, do you guys forget that he's telling a story?
Yes, I did completely forget he's telling a story because like,
yes.
Here's the thing.
Maybe it's just me because I love Vector.
I mean, it's only
and I notice.
It's only like for the first 2 minutes of the episode that he like they're in the present, and then maybe
Yeah.
1 minute in the middle of the episode they're in the present. So like the remainder 19 minutes or so, like he's like actually telling the story, and I'm like, oh wait, I completely forgot he's telling a story.
Yeah, but every time you hear him speak in his quote-unquote detective voice is him narrating it.
I know, but I'm just thinking like, oh my gosh, this is juicy. Like I just get completely distracted. It's so good.
Yeah. I know we won't be getting the Shadow one-off comic that's supposed to set the series. Yeah, unfortunately, that was canceled.
Oh, that's
so-
right. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody keep in mind, this is Vector telling a past story. This is not present. I'm not talking just to you guys, I'm talking to chat too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I don't know. I like I said, I'm just glad because the crazier part is that if they give Mimic a voice when he's supposed to be canonically like
See.
dead on the series. I'm
Oh
like,
my gosh,
wow.
yeah. What the heck?
I don't think they. Yeah, see, that's why one of my theories makes a little sense to me.
No, you're onto something. You're onto something. Like, why would he have a voice? Like, he's supposed to be dead.
He might not be, that is true. But I still think this is before the quote unquote final battle. But he
Before
might still be
Prince's.
brought back.
Yeah, right
Like,
after.
we did. It could, I always believe that characters can be brought back if the right person gets their hands on them and gives them, like, enhancements of sorts, because that's been shown in the comics.
Yeah.
So.
I think Mimic would come back because they want to reuse villains, or I assume they would want to. It's possible. I mean,
It's very possible that he could come back, but this is still somewhere before the final battle, quote unquote.
well, right after the
this
Battle of
is-
Angel Island arc, Whisper and Tangle weren't the best friends until their issue together. Still think this is after the Zombot arc or just
It
before
could be.
Yeah.
It could be.
That's the thing. They seem like extremely
Sonic and Amy cleaning up after it, but Jewel
yeah,
would
they
be
could.
at rest
They're
for this beach
extremely
clean.
best friends. What it seems like inside this episode. So, and like, it surely has to be like right around their Tangle and Whisper comic series.
Yeah, it's like I was saying. The only thing that makes me not think so is that shit. What was I gonna say? Let me reread that comic because maybe it'll knock my memory what I was trying to say. The Tangle Whisper, kind of like, ah, fuck, I forgot my train of thought.
Like
ADHD
here's
brain
my-
beat.
It's okay. Like, here's my theory, right? Like, because I've seen this happen and it plays well done in a very eerie way, but it's still stuck by my childhood. Do you guys remember Teen Titans? Do you remember the whole Slade with
Yeah, the
Robin?
subplot.
Yeah, so, and you remember that we all saw that Slade did indeed, spoiler alert, did indeed, like, die, like, in the most interesting, not really the best way, but he did, like, was unalive. But the thing is, right, is that there was still an episode called Haunted afterwards, where when I think Robin's trying to clear everything, but he has that like PTSD where he still can't believe that Slade is gone. But the moment he like I don't know, like blows dust or like, is like trying to clean everything up from Slade's belongings, was when he started to like have like this weird, he started seeing and feeling the sky for some reason. Like he felt Slade's punches, his taunts, everything, but no one else can. And then it was revealed at the end that someone triggered it from outside the tower. And it was just never explored afterwards. But it was just kind of, and I feel like if they ever went that route, and like it's a long shot because again, like I don't know how we're going with it. I also like, as much as it's like a very like 2% chance that they'll ever give Mimic a voice, right? Because again, in the comics he is supposed to be dead. But my thing is, what if they kind of went that route with Whisper? Because she's still going through so many things, right? Like she has her own PTSD, especially with the loss of her diamond cutters. So imagine they do give Mimic a voice for the sole purpose of taunting her the entire time.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, so it's like that would be the only reason they would give him a voice, because they are going to implement that for Whisper. But that's just my 2% theory. But yeah, so that's all I
yeah,
had. I'm good with my presentation.
Yeah, the thing with Jewel is that because Jewel wasn't there, and Mr. Kitsch or whatever said that she had to step out on something. So this either is right after the Zombot arc when she was put in charge of Restoration HQ.
Oh, okay.
So that is entirely possible. However, but I don't know if Spiral Hill, like you said, would be fully intact as it is. But I'm not sure. Yeah. But that's the point. And then it wouldn't really make sense with one of my theories of what's going on. So.
And speaking of theories, who are these two characters besides Tangle and Whisper? Who are these two people in the reflections on the cover art? Do you see that?
I do see
It
that.
looked like Tangle for some reason.
It might be Tangle and Whisper because Mimic does become Tangle.
I was going to say that might have been because in this case file we saw they were struggling between two Tangles, so that could have been the imposter Tangle.
Yeah, those are not two separate characters. Those are literally both Tangle.
Oh.
So,
that's what I assumed.
Angles, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not two different characters. That's Tangle, as she was taken over by Mimic.
That
Mimic by Mimic.
Yeah, if whoever the imposter is, yeah, if it is Mimic.
Yeah, it's definitely Mimic. Come on now, look at that.
I mean, yeah, based on the cover art, obviously.
And she literally mentions Mimic. So,
but it's called The Case of Malicious Museum Misdirection. What if they're misdirecting us into thinking it's Mimic?
They could be. Yeah, that is entirely true. Because some people think it might be that thief, Master of Disguise thief from the fucking Chaotix 30th special. They also think that, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't even know about that. What?
Did you ever read the Chaotix 30th anniversary?
You know what? I may have not. Or at least maybe I forgot about it. No, go on. It's fine.
They have a character in it, who she's a phantom thief, so to speak, and she's a master of disguise.
Okay.
I forget what her full name is, but it starts with Meg something. Megani? Is that her name?
I thought you were going to say Megsy. I'm like,
Megsy. No, I think it's Megani.
Megsy.
But her thief persona is
up for questioning?
I think her thief persona is 1 phantom thief and 2 enigma. So, but she doesn't have that kind of face. I don't know. I think it's Mimic because of how Tangle's eyes look. So, that's the other thing. That's the big giveaway. I don't think it's Mimic, but might be someone that's similar. Maybe, I don't know. Mm-hmm. It's hard to say, but that's the point. It's supposed to create discussion. So I don't know. But one of my theories was that that maybe Mr. Kitsch has been Mimic this whole time.
Oh
no! I don't believe
in
that.
The museum already when they shut everything down, so to speak.
Yeah, he did.
Never yeah.
All he did say was like, "Oh, they put me in charge of this museum while the other one is being taken over by a gun," which kind of makes sense because like Jewel had to step out, and so like, you know what? That also possible.
Mm-hmm.
Could be a new character, some kind of tech being used to disguise themselves. That
could be that.
Entirely possible. Enigma is a jackal from the 30th anniversary comic for the Chaotix. Okay.
Yeah, that is her. Yeah, so I was right with her name. Yes, Enigma. Yeah, Enigma's like her thief name. She has 2 names. She has the Phantom Thief and she has Enigma.
Gotcha.
And then her real name is Megani.
Yeah.
So.
Also, I've been reading your comments chat, so like, don't you worry. I'm trying to stay up with it. Like to see Starline come back. I think it's also likely because his death is pretty ambiguous. We know he just got crushed by a giant building, apparently. I mean, yeah. You're absolutely right. It's possible.
I think I don't know. I can't tell with Starline. It's entirely maybe possible because of the most recent comic, but JP hasn't read it, so I don't want to completely spoil it. But
I'll get to it at some point.
Yeah. So I don't know. Megani is just an anagram. Yeah, I know it's an anagram for Enigma. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But Enigma is also a term for just something that's up to the imagination.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's a very clever anagram. for her name to double that way.
Mm-hmm.
My other theory was that if it is Mimic, that maybe he was hired by Mr. Kitsch. But I don't know. I think it's more likely that he could be the same person. But I'm not sure. Because I don't know if Mr. Kitsch is a human or Mobian. I don't really know.
Human, I believe it was
disclosed?
confirmed.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Mimic can also copy humans. Or if he can only do Mobians. So I'm not sure. And that if Mr. Kitsch, because he's the one that's hired the Chaotix in the first place, correct?
Yes. He was in the original museum, and that's when Charmy came up like, oh yeah, this guy hired us. Duh.
And so then there's my other theory where it's like they could be just repeating the Sonic cue.
The what? Oh, did my Discord?
The what?
Oh, yeah, my Discord cut out too.
There we go.
My other theory was that Mr. Kitsch is real. However, Mimic may have captured him and taken over his likeness.
Gotcha.
Just like they did in Sonic Heroes with Eggman and Neo Metal.
Ah.
So that's my other theory, but every one of them could be wrong, so...
It's
I don't know.
It's all possible. I mean, yeah.
It's open-ended right now, but that's the way they want it.
Mm-hmm.
It would just help so much if we knew why Gun was involved, but we're gonna find out in the next episode why the hell they've been around.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Because unless Mimic is like something, maybe it is Mimic and maybe he escaped. I don't know, from wherever they could have had him.
Yeah. Also, we need to figure out if Rouge is actually there or not. Like, because
I think.
Or if it was Mimic, but like it can't, and I don't think it can be unless there's like two imposters because there was Tangle, the imposter Tangle, and then right as the laser was fired, at one of the Tangles, that's when Rouge came down and swept up SBO, saving him.
Yeah, so it could be just mimicking Rouge, but it could be. But she did say something about like. She did say something to him, which is weird because she said nothing. But she did say something to him, like, let's go Ninja Boy or something. And it is entirely possible that, it could be Mimic, but it also could be saying shit like that just to throw people off. So, that it's not him.
I think it is Rouge, because Rouge, first of all, Rouge did tip him to go to that area too.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any reason for Mimic to kind of save Espio, because the point of his objective is to steal something. If it is Mimic, which I'm gonna assume that is Mimic, but I think because there's just no point in Mimic, at least for his character, to even save Espio. Because Mimic, if you guys have read the comic, Mimic was part of the Diamond Cutters.
Yeah,
and
I
it was
remember.
also explained on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Whisper and the whole team were known to be like some parts of like assassins.
True.
So I don't think Mimic would just go back, be Rouge, save Espio, even after he was the one that kind of made like a false Tangle and to leave, and then go back to be Rouge to save Espio. It's just too much. That's just sounds like a waste of time. He needed to get out of there.
Yeah.
Your local Asian guy makes a good point too.
Yeah. I think Rouge is working with the thief. That is entirely possible. And speaking of, like, I mean, we have no idea really, but like. We have no idea what the deal is with the astroscopic lenses yet. We have no idea what they're going to be used for.
It sounds like something that Gun would really want for some reason or another, though.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
they could. So people have, like they said in the show, they were like, "Oh, Rouge could be working with Gun again," which is possible, which he could be, and then Mimic is still his own team or whatever.
And what?
It is entirely possible that they cross paths, but
what?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
What if? Yeah, because like, what? Let's just say we're early in the comic arc, and what if Mimic was able to like convince Gunn that he wasn't a bad guy, or like they have no idea of him, and then he managed to speak to Rouge. It's like, yo, I need to like steal this, or like I need to get this, and I heard you're a thief. You're a pretty good one. Do you want to work together? And then
It could be that too, yeah. It could be really anything. But they left it ambiguous for a reason. They're like, let's hook people in. That's how you write a mystery.
it's
you know?
good. It's a
Good
great
one, too.
mystery. It's a great mystery. Are you kidding?
You make so many things possible for theories, and that's what gets people engaged.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, I'm really excited to see where it goes.
Yeah.
It could also be possible that maybe Mr. Kitsch is also from Gunn in some way. For all I know, I'm not sure.
I didn't think of
I
that.
don't really know what
but,
his deal
yeah.
is. Because I don't think we've ever heard of him previously, but, that's not entirely out of possibility for them to just introduce a whole new character.
Right.
So,
And also, speaking of new character, that lady at the manor, like the mansion, apparently the thief stole a trophy. Like, what? It wasn't a lens. It was a trophy that they stole. So, like, why in the world would they go after that?
So I forgot to factor in that Mimic might not be dead, given this. I mean, yeah, we already talked about that, but I'm pretty sure this is before the showdown with Mimic.
Since this ties into IDW Comics, then where was Gunn during the Zombot arc? That's exactly what we're thinking.
That's
We're
what
all
I said.
thinking
I was
that,
like,
yeah.
where were they involved? Like, were they trying to stop it? Like, I don't know, but we know that Eggman created it himself. But did Gunn do anything?
Exactly.
That's what we don't know. And so, but yeah, for Mimic not being dead, yeah, that's possible. But I think it's pretty clear that at least this little storyline takes place before the final showdown even happens.
Yeah, we have a bunch of evidence saying it's like right after the Zombot arc. But like, if Gunn is here now, where were they during the Zombot arc? That makes me think, oh, this is right before it. So, like, because maybe the Zombot arc wasn't a thing yet. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way.
It could have been.
Go on.
It's a lens, right? That they've been looking for certain lenses. So I don't know if it could be used for certain spying. Maybe they were trying to figure out what Eggman's big plan was.
I thought it was like, well, actually, I have to go back in episode 1 and see what their purpose actually was. Because
I don't think they stated.
Because we don't know if
They
this
just
is
said
like.
that they were. Go ahead.
I'm just thinking, like, we don't know if it's for like a regular visible light telescope, or if it's like for like lasers or like infrared stuff or anything like that. Like, we have no idea. So
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know if they ever discussed it or not. I don't remember if they talked about what it does. I mean, maybe Tori did.
Yeah.
But I can't remember anything she said. So. But maybe they were. If it is what we think it is, like then maybe it's a spy technology. I don't know. Maybe it's something they were trying to use to see maybe what Eggman was up to before the Zombot arc.
Maybe Starline
Maybe
Hyde.
trying to figure out what his plan was, because they were probably looking for him because he was MIA at this point. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Starline hired Mimic to steal the lens to create Kid and Surge. Just something I thought of. It's possible.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
But also, I'm thinking, who was that? Was it Clutch the Opossum who wore that green suit?
Yeah. Well, it's not a green suit. He is a green possum, though.
Green Possum. Yeah. So, like, well, I mean, this is. Did he appear before or after? He appeared before Mimic's death, right? He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, before.
So yeah, I mean that's possible as well, because he was like not a curator, but he like stole. He was a mob boss essentially. And so I'm thinking, like, did he have to do anything with this?
He could.
So, still kind of chuckle at the fact that Eggman thought of making a virus with no antidote or vaccine was a good idea. Here's the thing. I thought it. Wait, maybe
it was on purpose, right? Like, I would think it was on purpose.
I remember him saying
to keep himself safe.
I remember him saying like there was some sort of error in his program that caused them to be Zombots, because he wanted control of them. That's what Eggman wanted. He wanted
Basically,
control.
he wanted to roboticize them like they did in the 90s.
He wanted to roboticize them, but then after he tested it, he was like, "Oh, wait a minute! I have this like wasn't supposed to happen. Oh well, it doesn't matter because I'm still gonna control the whole planet when I'm done. So, like, he wanted control of them, but then he mentioned like, oh, I have no control of them. Whoops.
Yeah.
Oopsies. I made an
Oopsies.
oopsies.
I mean, if you wanted to while we're on a stream, you could go back to the episode where they talk about the lens
You know what? Let's do that.
and see what they say about it, because I don't remember if they really went into detail or not. Or if it was just a generic, oh, this device is very important type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not gonna tell you why.
Alright, let's go Chaotix episode 1.
Their control wizard due to how fast the pathogen was evolving until Starlin found out a frequency to control them. Oh yeah, that is true.
Okay. Now do this. Go here and do that.
He disguised as Knuckles.
God, I love the
Guy,
theme song.
we figured.
Me too.
Yeah.
What?
It's a bomb.
Detective agency, yes?
Okay, here we go.
Vector was right. This really is a hard-boiled detective story.
There she was. The answer to so many questions.
Fucking idiot.
The start of so many more. The lady was an enigma, wrapped in a mystery, garnished with
She was an enigma. Oh my gosh, they're hinting at it. Okay.
intrigue. An unassuming salt-of-the-earth type with the mysteries of the universe at her fingertips. We are indeed the Chaotix Detective Agency. Come in, please. Let me get you a seat.
No! My book thrown! I was feeling so smart!
Ooh, sorry. Thank you. I hope I've come at a good time. Tails said you could use my help, and I happened to be in the area. I suppose I should have called first, except I didn't have your number. Oh,
A lot of British people in this.
Take it easy. Let's just start with who you are. What do you say?
Right. Whew. Well, first, I'm sorry I took your seat, little boy. You can sit with me if you'd like.
Yay! You're a nice lady!
Oh, precocious little one, aren't you? Well. Now then, I'm Professor Victoria of Spagonia University. But please, just call me Tori. I'm an archaeologist specializing in artifacts of arcane power across the 4 great civilizations.
Arcane powers.
Arcane 4 great civilizations? Was that mentioned in Frontiers at all?
Well, I think one of the civilizations is from Frontiers.
Okay.
The one from
Specializing
Frontiers.
in artifacts
If I
of
had to guess, it's the one from Frontiers, which is the Ancients. It's the Zeti is another civilization. What else was there? There was something else. I'm trying to remember. Fuck, I can't remember. Anyway.
The
go on.
Babylonians.
Oh yeah, duh, the Babylonians.
And the
Yeah, and then
the Echidnas?
well, those were the Ancients, I think, considered like the Ancients civilization. Because I think they're one and the same, yeah, almost. Well, they're at least connected to each other.
But the Babylonians.
So-
Oh yes, absolutely.
And she says, or like, I think Vector in this episode is like, "Are we one of those?" And she's like, "Well, you're the present one, but you're not one of those."
Oh, okay, hold on. All right, let's get back to it.
arcane power across the 4 great civilizations.
Are we one of those?
We're in the 5th and current one.
Very astute, Mr. Espio.
They really like using the word astute.
And thank you.
Might I see the
No,
relic
the
that
Echidnas
was
are
stolen?
separate from the Ancients. Okay,
There's
I
a
thought
picture
I
of
wasn't
the
sure because they
artifact the
kind of just
museum
connected
gave
to
us.
each other, so I didn't
We
know if they
originally got a
counted as
call
two.
From the museum's curator,
Oh, one.
Mr. Kitsch. According to the info he had on hand, it's called an
Astroscopic lens. I beg your pardon.
So you know about it.
I know of it. The details are frustratingly scant. It's thought to be
See?
a relic of the
She's like-
second great civilization, more commonly
Which
known
is,
as
I
the
don't know.
Gaia civilization.
Ah, it's Gaia.
Gaia.
That was the one. That was one of them.
So,
That
and-
was the third or fourth. I think.
And Gaia's
Or
an
third,
okay.
second?
So ancients, the Gaia civilization,
The Babylonians.
Babylonians,
And the Echidnas, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Because I always thought Gaia would be similar to ancients, but no, they had no like comparison between them mentioned. I don't think they were
It's
mentioned.
not really clear. Frontiers didn't really make it very clear if they were the Gaia civilization or just called ancients. I don't know.
Okay.
The what civilization?
Shh. This lens is one of only a handful of known relics from the Gaians. I've never gotten to research them myself, but what
So
I have
Gaians-
seen suggests that this is part of a set of lenses, and that the entire set functions as a power amplifier of some sort.
Oh.
Mr. Vector
Gun wants it for
was
weaponry. Mystery solved.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
Gun wants it for weaponry.
Yeah.
For military shit.
Alright, we can all go home.
Yeah,
Alright, we're done.
That's why I was like, I don't know, because I think Gaian and the Ancients from Frontiers are two separate things, because she said there's barely anything known about the Gaians yet. Other than, like, Chip, I guess, and Dark Gaia.
Wait, why does Knuckles have a wanted poster though? Oh, because he was.
They thought he was a thief.
Yeah, they thought he was a thief. He was spotted stealing something, which is why they went to investigate him. Yeah.
Probably Mimic.
Yeah, but
Most
back
likely.
Tori?
On behalf of the Spagonia University
Oh, Vector, you
Archaeology
fucking
Department,
moron, I hate
I
you.
would like to hire you and your agency to
Yes,
track down
Tori.
this relic thief and recover the lens.
Him
They
with
will
the
be
long
honorary
hair.
for you
It's
if
so
you're
funny, I
successful.
love it.
Can I rely on the Chaotix Detective Agency with this? What do you say?
What's an honorarium? Is it money?
I don't know.
Wow.
It sounds like money. Hey, wait. If it is, we can fix up that death trap Chaotix copter.
Or get horses? Vector, say yes!
I say absolutely, positively yes. The Chaotic Detective Agency is on the job.
Fantastic. And I might even be able to give you your next lead. I got word just this morning of another artifact theft, perpetrated by someone named Rouge.
and that's that.
Someone said, well, the Gaians built the Gaia temples too, so that could be related somehow. But I
Yeah.
guess after Unleashed, it's a bit irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress. They finally have like a lore team trying to put shit together. So
Trying
it's like
to.
a whole work in progress.
But
There's
you know
a lot.
what?
There's a big mess for them to clean up.
Yeah, but you know what? I felt like it was going through the right direction, especially with Frontiers. Like, cause I just want to learn more about it.
Yeah, they're basically starting the lore from the ground up at this point. We know the
Yeah.
basic shit, but we don't know the details of everything, and I think that's where they're heading.
That's good
So
though.
it's like these days. So, who knows?
Well, the Gaians are directly connected to Earth, while the Ancients are refugees to Earth. Yes, the Ancients were refugees to this planet.
Is this an elemental thing?
What do you mean?
Ancients are like water creatures. You got the Gaians, who are the earth
Oh.
creatures. You've got the fucking Babylonians, I guess, would be considered air.
Air, I was gonna say.
Oh my gosh.
However, I don't know where the echidnas would lie.
What, the Fist of Fire?
Yeah,
Oh,
flames
yeah.
of
Yeah,
flames of
fuck
disaster.
Fuck
Oh my
Right,
gosh.
right, yeah, it's the fucking four elements, as it always
Oh
is.
my
We
gosh.
did it, guys. We cracked the code. We're this is the very last echidna, you know.
But then what's the current one? What's that considered? The tech element?
No,
Like,
no,
I
no.
don't
Hold
know.
on. He's trying. He had let him go on a journey to learn the fourth.
There's a wiki page that says the astroscopic lenses might be sort of power amplifier. Yep, no,
that's what
that
she said,
Gaia temples were used to rebuild parts of the world when Dark Gaia awoke. Oh, so like when Dark Gaia awoke and then was sealed again, they used the astroscopic lenses like to help refix the planet. Also, Gaia temples need Chaos Emeralds to work. Just food for thought. I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. So like after that's the thing. The Chaos Emeralds were able to seal the planet back together, but like in regards to fixing the planet, like the rest of it, I guess maybe they needed the astroscopic lenses for something. We know the Master Emerald belonged directly to the Ancients. They only came to Earth because it was seeking after the Chaos Emeralds. The biggest question is how the Echidnas got a hold of it.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's a whole thing. That's how I'm telling. That's why I told you. I think they were just building all the lore from the ground up.
Seriously.
They're just like redoing everything. Not really redoing it, but fixing it. So they're trying to put it in a way where it's gonna make sense from going forward.
Right.
So that's what they're trying to do. They're literally world building, world building the Sonic universe all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine by me, because as long as it goes well, which so far I'm loving what the things they've been doing. So that's why Frontiers was so revolutionary, because that was like one of the biggest stepping stones in them rebuilding the lore. So
Ancients only found their way to Earth because the Chaos Emeralds were attracted to the Master Emerald. Right.
Yeah.
But like, as Knight Rider said, like, how did they get a hold of it originally?
I mean, we saw in the Knuckles animated short that his island is literally connected to that where the islands that Frontiers took place. So.
Yeah, he had that freaking
the ancient shit, the symbolism and like the power to open the gate.
Yeah, they had that gear. Yeah. Then you could open up that portal, whatever it's called. Oh my gosh, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah,
but the portals that led to cyberspace.
Yeah.
But that allowed Knuckles to travel to where the
ancients used to live.
The Starfall
Not really
Islands.
live, but be, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Portal is one of the islands. Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so the Echidnas definitely, like, after a long while of, I guess, these ancients coming back to Earth, they must have discovered the power they were holding. And they probably took it.
Like to imagine that Mobians
a war. They did say it was a war.
True.
Of sorts, so.
Like to imagine that Mobians came from a mix of Gaians and Ancients doing something to create them.
Could be, but I don't know. Because I don't know. It could be.
Oh my gosh. What are you doing in the writer's room, Flynn?
This like went from talking about the Chaos case files to just doing a Sonic Hedgehog deep dive.
Seriously, like, but honestly, they're kind of filling the gaps a little bit.
That's what they're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is exactly what they want. It's for people to figure things out.
Yeah.
As they go. That's what world building and rebuilding the lore is for.
Mm-hmm.
It's to make people question shit and try to make sense of it. That's the whole point and why they're building everything from the scratch, basically.
Oh, man.
It's because the ancients devolved into Chow. Oh, yeah, that's right. And we've seen as we've seen with Chaos Zero, they can evolve back into ancients or at least creatures. That is true. I forgot about that little detail.
I mean, both alien races could use emeralds, and Chaos could use the emeralds just like Sonic and a gang. We don't really see humans use Chaos powers. 2 pieces of lore you need in terms of the Ancients Kingdoms is Frontiers and Adventure 1. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Speaking of, where's Takala in all this? Where is she?
To be fair,
she's dead.
Yeah, she's dead, bro.
No.
But like, to be fair, what you're saying about humans not being able to use the chaos energy except for Eggman, yeah, they probably don't think about it much unless they're archaeologists. But Eggman just uses the power of that they have rather than actually using them. So you are right about that. He just uses them as like giant batteries, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
Honestly, the 2 main pieces of lore you need in terms of ancients, echidnas, is Frontiers, and yeah. Well, and if they are truly making a Frontier sequel, there might be more. So.
Oh gosh, that's gonna be that's the thing with a lot of games. It's just like, or I'm sorry, a lot of sequels. Like the first game or first episode or first movie or whatever. It's like all this stuff, like being introduced to everything, and then the second one is just lore, all lore.
They gotta start. They're starting to patch it up, so that's why it's working. All of their reworking that's happening recently is like you said, it's making us fill in the gaps, which is exactly the purpose. So we're like, all this shit was happening over the years. We have no idea what any of it was or what it was coming from. It was just kind of like an acid trip, this whole series. And so they're finally creating it in a way where it makes us fill in the gaps ourselves, and they build on it. So That's what it's there for.
Right.
Kids had a
Dear.
prophecy about Sonic fighting Eggman, which was used in the creation and design of Eggman. Now that's made them have a Really?
Wait, what?
Creation and design of Shadow. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I was like, what? Oh yeah, I forgot. But one of my other thoughts for the civilization was gonna be maybe the Black Arms, but I guess not.
Oh.
Because if the ancients and the echidnas are considered generally the same like era, then I'm thinking like that other civilization that she's talking about could be the Black Arms. So like that's what I was never sure of. Because the Black Arms is a civilization that's known to people because of Professor Gerald. Why was his name blanking on me? So
Black
maybe
Arms
that
never
counts.
resided on Earth, so they're not really a civilization.
I guess not. Yeah.
On Mobius rather, but yeah, I understand. Jeez.
I mean, I just thought a civilization was just any group of, living creatures that have created their own world and lives. So, and I thought, Black Arms counted for that. But I guess not. Ancients, Sagaians, Echidnas, and Babylonians, not exclusively in the order. Yeah, maybe.
Black Arms seems to be space terrorists. I mean...
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. They're just space terrorists.
Jesus, yeah. Okay.
Because would they really... So I was like, my thought process was like, can they really be studied if they're not a civilization? I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, they have the DNA. The DNA was used for Shadow.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I don't think the Black Arms were, as your local Asian guy said, like, the Black Arms were not part of Mobius.
Yeah. That's why I thought it might have been that, but I think I kind of realized it wouldn't really make a lot of sense. I would still consider them a civilization, but I guess not. But I was saying that I consider them a civilization of their own, but not necessarily what she was talking about.
Right.
So, like, that's what I was saying. Who knows, man? I don't know how many episodes are left, but we're getting into the deep shit.
We had Knuckles and Tori in the first, then we had Rouge and the Babylon Rogues in the second, and now we have Tangle Whisper plus Rouge again in the third. A little bit of Rouge. But holy cow. Jeez. And speaking of the second episode, yeah, I know, Bionic, I'm sorry.
What?
What I got earlier today.
Oh yeah, you fucking slimy bitch.
Yeah, so IQT, so much
lore. Yes, QT show. It's more like they're starting to give us lore.
Yeah.
They're starting to build it up in a way that it makes sense, finally. But it's a slow work in progress.
Yeah. So.
But they're making people fill in the gaps, like GP said, which is a good start.
Yeah.
That's how you know they're heading in the right direction, because we're starting to fill in like the connections between all these civilizations.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, speaking of the second episode, if you guys follow Frack, you'll see that on, was it the 3rd? February 3rd? Yeah, February 3rd, so a week ago. He posted this, which was a poster of episode 2, the cover of episode 2 of the Chaotix case files. It turns out, I won it. Yeah.
Fucking slimy bitch!
All these people on there. Like, here's the thing. It was 4:45 in the morning, and then all of a sudden, I'm getting dressed, and I see message from Frack. I'm like, huh? Like, no. It's got to be like some sort of scam or whatever. And because like I didn't get the notification at first. Like this tweet right here, I didn't get the notification first. I got his message first because Twitter be on their bullshit. Anyway, I got this. I'm like, no way, I won that. And then I click on this. I'm like, holy shit, I won it.
I like how you say autism, Knight Rider, but I'm not autistic.
The autism go bird.
I've just been a long time fan of Sonic.
Yeah, same.
And like the last time I saw any of this level of world building and shit was the Archie comics, and I lost it all. So yes, I'm quite excited to see them starting anew.
Yeah. Lucky bastard. Listen, horse, you win all the time on Kai's stream, so I'm gonna take this and run with it. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm very excited because it's like I've told people before, I've been a very long time fan of Sonic, and especially in the comic books.
Yeah.
And like the Archie comics and stuff, and Ian Flynn, and having him like, as much as people seem to fucking hate him for some reason, having him as like the manager of lore along with Evan Stanley, it's the best. Because I knew he was gonna do something special with this series once he got his hands on it.
I'm glad this is a thing.
I knew he was gonna do something special if they gave him the chance.
Yeah.
With Evan Stanley's help, of course, but like, I'm talking before Evan Stanley really existed in like the writer aspect. So.
I told Heaven I'm watching stream right now on the Chaotix Files, and Heaven said the FC Files. Bro, let me go find that tweet. Hold up. Like.
Sega's making some bold tweets, bro.
Seriously.
It's like we're back in 2010.
Hold on, let me find it. You guys, for those of you know what I'm talking about. Episode 1 of the Chaotix Case Files dropped. Or was that episode 0? I can't remember. It was episode 1 or episode 0, one of the two.
I think it was episode 0.
Let me just... Sure, I'll just go to their posts. It will be under their replies. Where's... I know... Like, you were here somewhere.
Yeah, see, even though the fandom most part disagrees, I knew we were in for a treat when they gave Ian Flynn the role. Knew it. I knew he would at least do something about this poor, unorganized lore.
QT.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Alright, so let me explain myself.
Hello, Heaven.
Hello.
Why, are you gonna tell us the files, or are you gonna give them
And
to us?
QT.
Wow, you're both gonna give us the files?
What? No, I'm not involved in this one.
Yeah.
No, because he just said hi Heaven.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you said that, like, it brought me back to this tweet right here, which I'm sharing right now, saying Sega is finally releasing the files. Like, holy shit!
It's like 2010.
And there's some people who actually got offended by that. They said, "Oh, that wasn't very funny." Like, shut up. Shut the hell up.
Let them live.
Like, holy cow.
Jesus. But not because QT, she was saying, JP's streaming talking about the Chaotix Files. I didn't hear Chaotix. All I heard was talking about files, and I was like,
I'm back, by the way.
What files? The Epstein files?
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow. But no, it's a chaotic.
Chaotic file, the good files.
Yes,
Good
files.
Excited.
I'm so excited.
Files,
Yeah.
I'm so glad it's the Chaotix. I get to do all this important shit.
Yeah.
The files on freaking Angel Island.
Angel Island files.
Wow. Why Angel Island specifically?
Because it's the only known island in Sonic, no?
What? Well. So what said
There's
in
plenty
the
of
chat?
islands.
Starfall Islands.
Starfall Islands. You've got the
Chronos
fucking
Island.
entirety of Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah, all those islands. So many islands.
You've got the fucking. There's another island.
I don't know, I feel like
Angel
Island is funnier.
It's the most prominent.
Yeah.
For sure.
Island.
It's the biggest pillar of island.
Knuckles
yes.
Epstein.
Oh my God.
Knuckles Epstein. No, please.
Oh my God. Yeah, this type shit, like in early pre-reboot Archie, this is exactly what they were doing. in pre-reboot Archie was this type of lore, but with different names and such, because you know Sega didn't have all this shit yet. So this is what they were doing in pre-reboot shit. Like
Right.
I have the pre-reboot Archie encyclopedia, and it literally tells you in there about all the civilizations and how the Chaos Emeralds came to be.
I forgot about
And
that.
how all of that stuff. Yes, this is exactly what they're doing, but with different stuff, and I like it.
Yeah.
They even had different aliens before the Black Arms. They were like the Xenomorphs or something. The Xenomorph, yeah, something like that. But that's what I was saying. That's what I was waiting for, was for them to do this type of shit again. I knew it was gonna be Ian Flynn that fucking spearheaded it.
Yeah.
I'd say, okay, we need some more aliens. You know what? Fuck it, bring back the Black Arms.
Yeah, I mean, he made sense for Shadow, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shadow 5, actually not a bad origin story. So yeah.
Yeah, well now
No,
they have
like-
at least fucking given Shadow closure. Now he can move on with his damn life.
Yeah.
Just sink the goddamn Angel Island, for fuck's sake. What do you mean, horse?
What do you mean? Just take the Master Emerald. It'll do it itself.
That's all you gotta do. Just break it if you can. Only Knuckles can break
we
it.
need
But
to release the Knuckles files.
oh dear.
My God.
The Ancients are really cool. I want to learn more about them. Me too. I hope we get to see more of them in Frontiers too.
Yeah.
If it's a real thing, you know.
The trauma can be subsided. What has Knuckles done? He's done everything. Like, look at him. He's on a wanted poster right there.
He did nothing wrong. He's just being framed.
Well,
Right.
he probably is by Mimic.
Oh, yeah.
But,
SA2, Shadow Master Emerald. Yeah, he's capable of doing it.
I'm so excited for all the lore, and I'm so fucking excited that Chaotix get to be in charge of a big majority of it.
If I had to guess, they're probably gonna do 8 to 12 episodes. I don't see him going past 12.
Well, unless there's a lot more to go after the gun shit, because it seems to have all been leading up to that.
I
don't know.
There is a lot of unanswered questions, and I don't think they're able to cover them all in like a few
Not in one
episodes.
season. Maybe they might have other seasons planned. That's the hope, anyway.
Oh, okay.
So maybe the gun arc is season 1. Maybe they have a whole entire season, or maybe they'll have separate seasons. I don't know. We'll see. But I hope, because they label it as season 1, so it makes me want to think that they're gonna do more.
Wait, they did? When did they labeled it as season 1?
I'm pretty sure they did, didn't they? Somewhere. On Spotify they did.
I always thought the podcast stuff was like all automatically organized into seasons.
Maybe. I don't know if that's how it works or not, but I'm not sure.
I definitely could be wrong. I don't listen to podcasts that often. And I don't use Spotify or like any other podcast service.
Yeah.
Even
I
it
don't know,
might be
I
a
could be
stretch. It's a spin-off, honestly. True. Maybe 6 to
It's a
8 episodes.
It's a spin-off, yeah, but it's a canon spin-off, so
True.
that's what matters.
Very true, very
I
true.
thought, okay, maybe not on Spotify. I swear I saw somewhere that it labeled it as season 1.
I know I have, or what was it? Amazon Music has it on their podcast services. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's what
where.
I was thinking though at first too. Is like 8 is a bit of a reach, but I don't know. Maybe it depends on how far they decide to go, because it's only Vector telling one story, so, and they can't really continue it with other stories.
I guess.
So it's just Vector telling one whole story while, you know, they're distracting Eggman, and it's not like they can continue that into another story, so.
I keep forgetting, yeah, he's telling a story, and I'm thinking,
Yes,
like, no,
he's
it's
telling
present
a story!
day. I think it's present day. No, because, like, yeah, they're obviously trapped, and they have to, they're distracting Eggman for the meantime. So yeah, maybe 6 episodes is probably what they'll do.
Probably, yeah. That's usually the safe number that a lot of shows and other things do, is make it 6 episodes. So it could be, yeah. I'd be very surprised if we go much further than that. but it's very exciting either way.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Especially for me, I'm living.
Yep, but as you said,
Guys.
we just don't want the other characters to steal the spotlight, because if they continue doing this, like not introducing new characters, but just like having multiple characters such as like Rouge or whatever coming in every single episode, it'd just be like, wait, now Knuckles isn't here. Oh, now Rouge is here. Now the Babylon Rogues are here. Now Sonic is here. Now Amy is here. Now like this person's here.
Well, yeah.
Like it's. I thought it was supposed to be about just the Chaotix.
Well, that's the thing, is like, yeah, they have these other characters, but they have such a small part.
As long as they remain small.
Only Tangle and Whisper have gotten the major parts because, you know, it's their debut. So, of course, they're going to. So, that's what people need to understand about this Chaotix case files. It just seems like we're losing focus on Chaotix for this episode because it's about Tangle and Whisper.
Yeah.
And everyone knows that because it's their first real introduction into, like, the mainline shit. So
and Tangle is Mira from Freedom Planet. I want to say that. Holy shit! You guys don't understand. Listen, I have mentioned this on my tweets.
As soon as I found out who she voiced, I was like, oh no, JP's gonna shit himself.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Again, I have to go back and find the line. That may take a while though, so I really shouldn't. But Tangle spoke in a, I guess, stern voice, not necessarily angry, but just in her lower tone instead of her high energetic pitch. And so that just immediately cued me. I'm like, wait a minute, that's Nira. And I freaked the fuck out, and I finally managed to get back to my apartment. I looked it up immediately. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's true. And so Freedom Planet, you guys know, is one of my favorite franchises. The voice actor for Tangle is the same voice actor for Nira. And Nira is a stern, strict, like, character. She follows the law. She essentially is the law. And she is just likes to do things according to plan. Tangle is the complete opposite of that. And the fact that we have the same voice actor doing both of them is wild.
It's called range.
I know, and that's why it's amazing. And so I just love the fact that they're branching, it's connecting. I swear, if they drop like a Freedom Planet Easter egg that only Freedom Planet people would know, I swear.
What other characters last time the Chaotix were relevant was IEW? See, the last time, like, in my eyes, in terms of mainline shit, that the Chaotix ever had any kind of focus was literally Sonic Heroes.
Sure.
That's the only time they ever had the last time they had a huge focus. Yes, they showed up in the comics, especially in Archie. There were quite a few arcs with them, which was the other time when they had the spotlight that they deserved for a while. Like, because I liked that about Archie, that they had a section called Sonic Universe, which was only meant to, like, mostly focus on the other characters.
Yep.
And taking them out of the main line story to do their own stuff while Sonic stays in the main line shit.
Exactly.
So,
now, of course, they connected it, like saying, like, oh, like, see Sonic Universe, like, comic number 37 or whatever.
Yeah, and fun fact about Sonic Universe, by the way, the last 4-issue arc in the Sonic Universe history was a Chaotix-based arc. So, that was really, like, the last time they were primarily focused on, if you want to count the comics. They show up in IDW, and unless you count the 30th anniversary, but that was just, like, a commemorative thing. I don't really entirely count that. Because it's like, you know, of course they're gonna get a comic. It's their 30th anniversary. But I'm talking about, like, when they were inserted. Like really given their own stuff and spotlight.
Right.
So, but it's been a long miserable life being a Chaotix fan. It's the same with being a Sonic Underground fan.
Oh dear.
Or an Okami fan, or anything. My life's been hell.
You're getting Okami 2, or whatever it's called, at some point.
Yeah. It took 20 years, JP! Just like it took 20 years for the Chaotix to get focused on.
Oh, yeah.
My life's been endless turmoil of obscure character fascinations. Feels good, man.
It feels good.
Feels
Okay.
good to finally get what I've been waiting for both Chaotix and Okami. What a year.
Yeah. Did anyone else want to mention something about Chaotix Files, or really anything?
Yeah, anyone?
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Well, nothing. I think I already said most of my theories and stuff on it. I'm just more anticipating for the next episode, really.
Babylon Rogues exists. Stop playing the victim here. Like when you know they're right there. We're talking just like when I say
I'm
other
talking
characters.
mainline games, dude. I'm talking like mainline games. Even the Babylonians were even more recent than the Chaotix getting a focus.
Yeah. And when I was and when I would talk about other characters in the Chaotix Files, I'm talking like I was saying like, oh, is Sonic gonna make an appearance? Is Amy gonna make an appearance? Is freaking who else are we missing? Silver and Blaze, are they making an appearance? Like, I just don't want them to have a new character every single episode, because I feel like that would be a bit much.
I think Professor Tori, Tango, and Whisper were really the biggest things we were gonna get in terms of new. So I don't think there's gonna be much else. I'll be surprised if there is. I guess, and kind of like a reintroduction of Gun, but like those are like the only major things that I see are coming out of this. So, as far as I know, because it's a really major thing. Like probably one of the biggest things in Sonic history in a while was Tangled and Whisper being pulled in finally. Because it's the first time I think in Sonic history that characters whose origins were in a different media other than the games are being pulled. Mm-hmm. From that media and put into the games as mainline components, because I think this is the first time we've ever seen that.
Yeah.
So it's a huge historical thing for the Sonic series. So poor Archie never got the same attention, but I understand why.
We don't gotta talk about Archie. Just
I understand why.
Yeah, we're gonna say if you want to talk about Archie, that's a whole different time.
No. I'm just saying I understand why they weren't pulled in. I'm just sad.
Yeah.
That was already in the second episode of Chaotix Files. Yeah, he was.
Yep.
Jet, Wave, and Storm, all of them. At this point, I don't see them having a need to add new characters less perhaps stay relevance to the plot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, basically, is like, the only reason we got, like, major characters like Professor Tori, Tango Whisper is because this was, like, technically their debut. I don't count the Tails Tube for her yet. I kinda, but to have an actual hand in story and more, it's more major to me than her just showing up in a Tails Tube.
Yeah.
But she kind of did have the lore thing in the Tails Tube, didn't she? So maybe it still counts.
Yep.
But it's the first time we get to see her interact with other characters. Mm-hmm. Other than just, Tails.
Yep.
So it's just it's the integration of these characters with the rest of the cast. That's the big major thing. It's the integration.
Yay!
And as much as people think that the Chaos are getting the spotlight taken away from them, I disagree. I think if anything, them having these major things happen in their focused series is a huge thing for them.
I just want to make sure that they have more lines and want to make sure that they take part in the story more. I just want to make sure of that.
Well, yeah, of course. Like I said, it's literally just this episode, the new one, because it was the major thing, the major Tangle and Whisper drop.
And
that was the only reason why they lost focus. Yeah. So it was purposely meant that way, because that's how they introduce a debut character. Yeah. You gotta give them a little spotlight and a focus. And so, as we go into the next episodes, it'll probably be the usual characters we see will probably take a backseat again.
Yeah.
It's just Tango and Whisper were just the major thing that they wanted to put out there, so to speak.
Yep.
So that's it. And that's another reason why I think there's only 6 episodes, because I think them introducing Tango Whisper in the third one is the climax of that series event, the climax event. And so, you know, the climax event will usually happen like halfway through.
Yeah, maybe even
Well,
a bit
I
closer.
think that's why.
Maybe even a bit closer to the end as well. Maybe like 75% of the way through. So who knows? Maybe there's just 2 more episodes, 1 more episode. I don't know. It feels like there should be 2 more, maybe 3 more.
Yeah, 3 more I think would be the best option for them.
Yeah.
It's a nice number, and a lot of TV shows and series use that number, so. Because it gives them a perfect midpoint, and then, you know.
Yeah. Well, alrighty.
We'll see.
That was fun. I just wanted to talk shit about it. Or shoot the shit.
I'm sorry,
I should
don't get me
say.
started on the chaotics. I'll go all day.
Yeah, I just wanted to shoot the shit and talk about it.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, that was fun. But okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I just wanted to talk about this because, oh my gosh, it was such a big thing.
Hell yeah.
And I said, like, you know what? Let me just stream it. Why the hell not? Let's see what other people in
we
chat have to say.
Streams.
Yeah, which I haven't done a lot of. It's usually just maybe 1 or 2 a year or so. Yeah, but it was fun. But that's gonna be it for me.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Perhaps, well, actually, Sunday I am working, so it is likely going to be either Sunday evening or Monday evening for the next stream. I will keep you guys posted. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah.
I took the show.
Bionic takeover again, please.
I took over the show.